Hey, this is Dr. Jon Gundlach. I'm here at the Cohn Health Institute, and I want to talk about my newest machine. I've never been a big fan of machines, but this one has really changed my life and my patient's life, so I wanted to explain what it is. It's called ARPNeuro, which stands for Accelerated Recovery Performance, and it's a machine that actually finds where your neurology is impeded or blocked, and then turns it on by contracting the muscles 500 times a second. So this machine is a direct current. It's not an AC current, so it's very different than a stim machine. And then I have actually pads where I can actually scan your body to find where the problem is. Well, how do you know where your neurology is impeded? I use the example of a screen door. If you have a clean screen, wind will blow right through that with no resistance. But if I threw a bunch of mud up on the screen, that wind would create a resistance. You could feel that. Well, that resistance comes out in your body like a muscle contraction. So I can scan your body anywhere, and wherever your muscle contracts the hardest, that's where you're neurologically shut off. So this can find where you're neurologically shut off, and then it contracts your muscle very strongly, strengthening it. So an example I use, if let's say you have a knee problem, and you've had it for a long time, I'm going to use an example of a runner. He came in and he always had knee pain, and I scanned his body and we found out that his transverse abdominis muscle and his adductor were tight. And so we put the machine on. I put pads on here like this. We put the pads on wherever it's tight, and we went through some exercises, and it strengthened those muscles neurologically and physiologically. And in one visit, his knee pain went away. So it doesn't always happen that way, but that's what's so exciting about this. And so that's why I wanted to explain it to you guys. I wanted to show you how the machine works. We call this seek and destroy. So I'm going to put the pad, it's wet, on her neck. And this would be a protocol I'd check for any sort of shoulder problem, elbow problem, or a water polo player or a volleyball player who wants to get stronger. So I just turn it on. Now I'm going to turn the machine up. Watch her. So here I'm going to start twisting. Here's the power dial. We're turning it up. Watch Nicole's neck though. We're going to turn it up. Oh, it's going to cramp up there like this. And so it's going to get tight. So just drop your chin to your chest. So we found where it's impeded, and then move it all the way up and back. And it's going to feel contracted at first, and then it starts to loosen up, and that's the difference. We're at 8, so I have a good idea. Now let's lift this shirt up. Let's check over here. Watch this. We're going to put it on her shoulder here. So look, nothing's really happening. So that's not a problem. So her shoulder's not a problem. Let's go to her bicep. Oh, look at that. So look, her bicep's much worse. Just straighten your arm out. Now watch. Keep going. Look at your hand. Try to open your hand. Look at her hand. It's hard to even open it up. You got this. Open it up. Because unlike a stim machine, you can actually work through this. It's pushing that mud off. The neurology is improving. Her biceps getting stronger. Look, and now it's easier. Look how she's changed. We haven't changed the current. She's now stronger and neurologically less impeded. How cool is that? Let's check her tricep. Tricep here, little bit. Oh yeah, forearm flexors. Again, all of this using our phones. And again, look, she can't even move it right now. But over time, she'll start to work through it. You're doing good. So again, we can do this. Again, I work with a lot of elderly people who've got chronic back problems post-surgery. This can strengthen it very safely. It's totally freed up. So that's how unique this is. So no matter where your problem is, we can find it and clear it out. Great job. Isn't that cool?